Well, Tom, in an effort to learn more about you, I went back to the well of Italian horror and watched another Mario Bava movie. And this one's called Black Sabbath. You've seen this one, haven't you, Tom?
No.
Uh, this is an anthology type movie. We watched a bunch of those at one time, and haven't
Shout
really.
out to Jason Unleashed.
It's an Unleashed.
Hope you heal up and all that good stuff, buddy.
Haven't watched a whole lot of them since, and I guess I'm reminded why, because most of them suck. Most of them are just garbage. This one, in an effort to appeal to the masses, to horror people, even at the time, this was made in '68. They brought in old Boris Karloff to introduce the stories. And I'll tell you this: if he ain't wearing the Frankenstein makeups and shit, Boris Karloff ain't shit. No, I take it back. He can read a story. He read The Grinch pretty damn well. But
Mad Monster Party.
yeah, he's not much of an actor. He can't do much, right? And
But he has that voice.
he does have that voice, Tom. Uh,
But he fucking sounds like he walked around asking people if they want to get sucked.
or, or perhaps your nuts licked, something like that. Okay, so this thing's got three stories. I'm trying to remember what they were. Not very good. Okay, the first one, it's this nurse, but she lives in like a fucking castle or something. I don't know. They call her one night and say, "Hey, so and so has died. Can you come help us out and then do like preparations on the body and stuff?" She goes, "Yeah, yeah, whatever." She's a real bitch. Uh, she heads over there and notices like this lady. What this lady did, she was like, she would do seances and stuff for people. Got that mystical element, and her face looks all kind of weird. Dead face lady. She fixes her face up, closes her eyes, and takes a ring off her finger. You know, hey, she's not getting paid enough. She figures she'll take a little something extra, and takes the ring, goes home, and then at night, like water starts dripping here and there, and the water's driving her mad, Tom. And then, oh shit, there's the ghost of the lady, and she's got the fucked up face. Ah, now she dies of fright, and somebody that comes to check her body out takes her ring, Tom. Takes the ring, so it's a whole cycle that's never gonna stop. Uh, Luckily, this segment's pretty brief. Move into the segment. The second story after Boris Karloff comes in and says some
Well, let
bullshit
me cut you off there, Joe.
off.
On these old anthologies, the first story's usually the best one.
I don't know because like I was reading and it said like when this was done in Italy that the stories were in a different order than they were in America or that they were from Germany. They just like, let's just fucking mix them up. Um, the second one, Tom, is about a lady that's living at home by herself. Her husband recently died, but now she's getting crank calls from beyond the grave. Calling her, hey, you bitch. Hey, I'm coming for you. And she calls over a friend, to explain. And this friend, they're a little close, Tom. This these two ladies, and that was very common in Italy at the time, I guess. Uh, in America, hey, you had to keep that shit secret. But and is this lady a prostitute now that her husband said? I'm not sure. It's a bunch of weird shit. Maybe some of it was cut for the American market that I don't know, but it sucked anyway. You know, um, I don't even remember what happened at the end. Maybe I think maybe she died. Whatever, didn't matter. Then we go to the last story, and it's the longest one in the thing. And in this, not only does Boris Karloff introduce it, he's in it, Tom. fuck it, let's use this guy. We got him here in Italy anyway, you know. And this one is about a Verledoc. You know what that is, Tom?
I do, but for the ignorant fucks out there, let them know.
That's what some, I don't know, Scandinavians, Germans, or whatever they call a vampire, you know. So there's a history of Verledocs in this little village, you know, and so this guy's been missing, hunting the Verledoc down. And this stranger rides into town, and he's like, "Hey, I found this dead body," and oh, that might have been killed by a Verledoc, you know. And anyway, Boris Karloff comes back into town. He's acting all crazy, you know, and he's looking at his grandson like he wants to fuck his grandson. It's weird shit. And he puts his grandson on his lap, and the mom takes him away real quick, and he says, crazy line in this movie, "Can't a man fondle his own grandson?" What?
No, not
No.
I don't. Not in America.
Not at all. I mean, yeah, I get that this takes place in Germany or whatever, and the Italians are probably just didn't like the Germans after that whole, you know.
Not just no, but fuck no.
Right. Um.
Fuck no.
Anyway, they're thinking,
Cancel Boris Karloff.
is this guy a Verledoc or what? And
Sounds like it.
God, he is. He kidnaps the kid and rides off with him. Ends
The
up
only good Verledoc's a dead Verledoc there, Joe.
And the only thing with this story that's worth the shit is there's maybe 2 or 3 good visuals in it. And there's one where like the vampires, the Verledocs, are standing at the window. You know, it's like, oh, that looked cool for a second. And then there's a scene where the kid back and the kid's like, mommy, open the door, let
My
me.
bottom hurts.
And you know, it's like, hey, I think Stephen King watched this and was highly influenced by this because this looks straight out of Salem's Lot. So yeah, I always thought that scene in Salem's Lot was kick-ass, but I didn't know it was a ripoff from shitty old Black Sabbath. This movie sucks. This is the second of the Mario Bava movies that I've seen, and all these horror uppity fucks will tell you, oh yes, Bava, the colors and the structure of the lighting, and you have to watch it. You have to appreciate Bava to truly appreciate horror. Fuck them. This dude sucks. You know, this is the second of his movies. I got 2 box sets of this guy's shit that, you know, that I'm going to have to go through at some point. Hopefully it gets better. I don't think it is, because these are, this one, Black Sabbath, and the one I reviewed before, they're his 2 famous movies, most famous, you know. What else is there? I don't know. Not looking forward to it. I'm going to watch something else. Maybe not. Maybe I'll go. I don't know. But fuck my Mario Bava.